Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever anti-haul. I always share with you guys what I pick up from Sephora or Ulta, just makeup in general. But I actually love watching anti-hauls, so I figured why not film my own anti-haul. I do have, even though I love to shop, I do have products that I will not be picking up. Also, if you are interested in my eye look, I do have a tutorial on it. It should be up before this video, so if I have it up, I will link it down below. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to thumbs up. And let's just jump right in. So if you do not know what an anti-haul is, it is basically mentioning products that I will not be picking up. I have watched quite a few of anti-hauls, and they're actually really one of my favorites to watch on here. And I do also want to mention a disclaimer. I did not invent, obviously, the anti-hauls. It was actually Kimberly Clark who invented the anti-hauls, so I will leave a link to her channel down below. If you would like to check her out, go ahead and do so. So I'm just going to be jumping right in. The first product, I'm going to be looking at my laptop, and I'm just going to be pulling up Trendmood on Instagram on my laptop. I'll also link Trendmood's page down below as well. I follow their Instagram page, and they are amazing at keeping you up to date on products, new stuff that's coming out, or restocks of products as well. And it does become very dangerous following her, just giving you a warning. But I would still follow her because she is always up to date on products, and I do enjoy her page. So the first product, actually I'm pulling it up, and she is mentioning BH Cosmetics Carly by Belle palette that's now in stock online at Ulta. Unfortunately, that is a palette that I will not be picking up. I really like watching Carly, but I did pick up her first palette from BH Cosmetics, and that palette just did not work for me. I applied so much eyeshadow onto my lids, and I was able to see it, but by half of the day, like, the shadow was pretty much gone. I tried using high-end eyeshadow primers and also my favorite Milani eyeshadow primer, and it just does not work on me. A lot of people love the palette, that's why they picked it up, obviously, and she did come out with the deluxe version of her palette with some new shades and also some of the older shades that are on the palette, but unfortunately I will not be picking this shadow up. Another product from BH Cosmetics that I will not be picking up either is the Solar Flare Baked Eyeshadow Palette. Like, it has a lot of orange, like coppers and pinks and purples. I do have the first one, the Galaxy Chic palette, and that one has a whole bunch of different color baked eyeshadows, like different colors. It's not just like coppers and purples and pinks. I just feel like these shadows in this palette are really similar. So there's 18 shadows in that new Solar Flare palette that's going to come out, and a lot of them really look similar, so you're not really going to be able to tell the difference. Really, I feel like when you apply them to your eyelids, they look very similar, and it's just a palette that I'm not going to be picking up. I do love BH Cosmetics. I do have a lot of reviews from their products on my channel, but just this palette is not speaking to me, so I will not be picking this palette up either. Another palette that I will not be picking up, and it's not super new, it's still new, but it's not super new. It's actually by Morphe, and I believe it's the Morphe 35R. And I will not be picking up that palette. I actually love Morphe palettes. I actually use Morphe when I freelance. I feel like they're very pigmented and also very affordable. And I get to have like palettes filled with different shades that I can create makeup looks with, like variety. It has like variety. But unfortunately, the Morphe 35R, it's like half matte and half shimmer. But I just feel like there's a lot of like browns, like similar brown shades in the palette, and then also it has a lot of golds, like a lot of golds and browns. Like, why do I need another 35 pan palette with browns and golds? Like, a lot of people rave about this palette again. I do like Morphe, but that palette, when I first saw it, I was not gravitated towards at all. So I will not be picking up that palette anytime soon for me or for my freelance kit. It's just a palette I'm not gravitated towards, so I am definitely gonna pass on that. The next product that I will not be picking up is actually a Becca x Jaclyn Hill collab, and it's the Champagne Pop highlighter. They did come up with, they said it was like their 2-year anniversary, so they were going to come up with like a limited edition packaging and also like the imprint that's inside of the product, that's on the product. And I decided that I was not going to pick that up. I do have a full size of the Champagne Pop already, and I do love that highlighter. And I also do have the Jaclyn Hill palette by Becca Cosmetics as well, and there is a Champagne Pop in there as well. But I will not be picking up the limited edition one because it's just like, really, like, how many Champagne Pops do we really need with like also an imprint of Champagne Pop on the product? Like, the packaging is really pretty, but I just felt like the little champagne bottle on the product was kind of like, really, like, I love Champagne Pop, I love Jaclyn Hill, I love Becca Cosmetics, but I will not be picking up this highlighter. Another product from Becca that I will not be picking up are actually their liquid crystal lip glosses. First off, I'm not a big fan of lip glosses. I don't know, I just don't wear lip glosses. I wear more liquid lipsticks where I could just apply them and they're going to stay on my lips and I don't have to worry about them moving around, especially like bold colors. And I do like regular lipsticks with like normal neutral shades and stuff like that, but I will not be picking up those glosses because they're like holographic shades. I don't really wear those shades and I don't feel like they are really wearable for me. I do like seeing them on other people, like that it really suits them and their style, but I feel like it's not really me, and I will most likely not use them even if I picked them up. They're very, very beautiful, but I just don't see myself wearing those shades. And again, I don't really wear lip glosses, and if I did, I wouldn't really be wearing a like holographic lip gloss either, so I will definitely be passing on those. Another lip product that I will not be picking up is from Kat Von D, and she launched her gray trio, and it comes with Wolf, which is a deep stone gray, Dagger, which is a cool dusty periwinkle gray, and then also Zero, which is a dove gray. And this trio retails for $50. That kind of seems like a lot of money also, but actually I was really gravitated towards Wolf. But honestly, I will probably most likely just use that shade on for Instagram pictures. I don't feel super comfortable yet like with those colors to wear them out in public. Like, I think they're very, very beautiful. Wolf is definitely a shade that I would pick up from the trio, but I'm most likely not going to use, and I'm just going to have it in my collection sitting there, and I spent money on this that I'm not going to be using. So they're not, of course, they're not very wearable shades. Again, if you do wear those shades, they're very stunning, very beautiful. But for me, it's not very practical for me to pick them up because I'm not going to be using those shadows on an everyday basis. So I feel like I'm pretty much wasting my money and they're just going to be sitting in my collection. They are very beautiful shades. If I was bold enough to rock those lip colors, I definitely would, but unfortunately I am not very daring, so I will be passing on that trio as well. Well, here's another Kat Von D product. So Trendman posted a picture of a Saint and Sinner eyeshadow palette that Kat Von D is going to come out with soon. And I did see a picture of this a few months back. She kind of mentioned it in a video of hers on her channel. But now that I'm able to see the shades that are in the palette, again, I will not be picking this up. I'm not gravitated towards the shades that are on this palette. I don't know. It seems like there's like bright shades and then there's like pastel-y shades. Like, I don't know, like, the packaging is very beautiful, but I'm not going to be picking up this palette. Like, the shades, I'm not very gravitated towards. I do have three Kat Von D palettes. I have the Ladybird palette, I have of course, the Shade and Light palette, and then I also do have her the My Vida Loca palette that was last year or the year before. It's holiday palette. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. But this I will not be picking up. Again, the packaging is beautiful, but the shades I'm not very gravitated towards. It has a lot of orange and yellows, and it seems like a lot of light colored shades. No thanks. Thank you, Kat Von D. Kat Von D is super like talented, and I love her products. I think her Everlasting liquid lipsticks are amazing, and also the palettes that I do have, the formula is really good as well. But unfortunately, I won't be picking up this palette. I've just not gravitated towards it, and I do not need a palette that I'm not in love with to add to my collection, since I already have a shit ton of eyeshadow palettes. So the last two products I'm going to mention are actually glitter products, and I am in love with glitter. I love glitter. So these are kind of like, really? You're not going to pick them up? Like, are you sure you don't want them, Mariella? Like, are you sure? But I'm sure. So the first product is the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter, and they actually have a new shade that just came out, which is a warm dusty rose with copper and silver sparkle, and it's called In a Friends. And actually they do have other shades as well, and when I saw them I was like, wow, like I want some of these, you know, like these glitters are so pretty, everybody's raving about them, everybody loves, well actually there's hit and miss. People love them, people hate them. I was wanting to try one, but I kind of stopped myself from picking one up because they are $24, and I didn't feel like they were super unique shades. I have a lot of glitters from Bulk Glitters, and they're only $1. Like, and you get a lot of products, a lot of glitter for $1. The ones that I have are $1.25, and these babies, these Stila ones, are $24, I believe. Like, I can get 20 glitters, different colored glitters, for the same price of one Stila Magnificent Glitter. Like, I really want to try them, but just the price doesn't let me like pick one up, you know? Like $24 for one glitter, where I can get 20 glitters for the same price as one. Like 20 glitters, one glitter, 20 glitters, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't see myself picking one of these up anytime soon. They are super beautiful, but unfortunately, Stila, I will not be picking up your magnificent glitters anytime soon. And then my last glitter product is actually from Too Faced, and it's their glitter palette. Like, when I saw it, I was like, definitely no. Like, I already knew I wasn't gonna pick it up when I saw it. And then when I saw swatches, I was all like, this is a glitter palette? Like, there's not very much glitter in it. Like, I don't know about that. Again, I will not be picking up this palette. It's not glittery enough for me. Not much pigmentation in it. Like, I just prefer my loose glitters. Again, my dollar glitters. I'm happy with them. They have tons and tons of shades to pick from. I will not be picking up that Too Faced glitter palette. I don't even know. Like, do you think they'll put that palette on sale soon? Because it doesn't even swatch very nicely. Like, you don't really see a lot of glitter. I'm not gravitating towards the palette. It looks like there's a silver, a light pink, a purple, a blue, like a weird pink color, and then a gold shade. Like, I'm not gonna be picking this up. I would rather stick to my loose glitters. Even picking up, I just don't want it. So those were all the anti-haul products that I will not be picking up. Let me know down in the comments section below if any of the products I mentioned you did pick up and you loved, or if you are also not planning on picking some of these products up as well. Again, I'm not trying to be negative. I do share a lot of my makeup hauls with you guys, so I figured I'd share an anti-haul with you guys as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet already. So I will just see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!